well. It's been 15 days since they played a basketball game since they went over and lost to Beckley a couple weeks ago. So a good chance for them to get back on track. Will be a good game. A Hurricane team that's 7-10 on the season, but has really been tested and are probably a little better than their record indicates. So it should be a fantastic one this evening.
We'll step aside and come back, and when we do, we'll talk with East coach Jared Patton. You're listening to the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Fritz's Pharmacy Alderson is still open.
Pre-owned? Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
More than grief, it can bring
Fritz's Pharmacy Alderson is still open. We continue to provide outstanding service like we have for more than 2 decades. If you haven't stopped by or you're looking for a person.
Power of three: Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who pay the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
All out and prepared for that to get a shot off there at the end. And when they did, Brandon Fuller almost made another one.
Yeah, well, I got to say, Goose played a great game that game. I think he ended with 28. Yeah, he just kept attacking, and that's what we want him to do. He's just a fun player to watch. You know, he finds the flow of the offense and just seems to knock down really big shots for us. And, yeah, as for Fuller there, I thought he was going to make another one on us. He actually had one at the end of half I thought he was going to make, and then one there at the end of the game I thought he was going to make.
As tough as it is to lose a game like that, I think it only helps our team get a little bit better by playing in games like that in great environments like Brush Fork Armory.
Yeah, great environment, good coaching staff for Bluefield. Yeah, I mean, we've talked a lot this week about the positive things that we did and the negatives, and that's what you do as a coach. You work on the negatives and try to get better for the next game.
We'll come back, talk about today's game against South Charleston. You're listening to Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Still Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize these last couple years haven't been easy. But with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Powersports.com.
Back to the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear. Jeff Campbell talking with East Head basketball coach Jared Patton. Coach, this afternoon the South Charleston Black Eagles come to town, and these schools played a month and a day ago.
Well, I mean, being that long ago, South Charleston's a good team. I'm glad we picked up the win down there. We're really focused on today's game, kind of see where we're at. I mean, back then we didn't have a few players with us. We had to stick in a zone the whole game. So today we got everybody back. Probably run multiple defenses at them and see where we're at. I mean, South Charleston's a good team. I think they're on a 7-game winning streak. So, I'm glad they're here today, and we're up for the challenge.
I know that they are 9-3 now on this 2023 regular season, including a win just a couple of nights ago at Beckley.
Yeah, that was a good game. I got to watch that. Those two teams match up pretty well together in terms of their height. It was a fun game to watch, and we're a little shorter like we always are against everybody we play, but we'll see what kind of heart our guys come out with today.
How was practice the last 3 days?
Practice has been really good. The guys have been going really hard at it, getting a lot of shots off, just kind of fine-tuning everything, getting ready for this stretch that we have coming up starting today.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Good luck here this afternoon against South Charleston. We'll talk to you when we return Tuesday night at home against the Beckley Flying Eagles.
Thank you, Jeff. Go East.
This is the Fritz's Pharmacy of Alderson Spartan Countdown on the Bear 103.
Growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM,
Charleston, it's time now to meet the lineups, and for that, let's send it over to our public address announcer, Mark Trump.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Greenbrier East High School for this afternoon's boys high school basketball action. Today's game features the South Charleston Black Eagles and your Greenbrier East Spartans. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the visiting South Charleston Black Eagles under the direction of head coach Josh Daniel. Please welcome 6'5" sophomore, number 11, Roman Kellum. 6' junior, number 1, Peyton Brown. 6'3" junior, number 14, Christian Goebel. 5'10" senior, number 3, Najee Jones. And 6'6" senior, number 12, Bryson Smith. And the rest of the South Charleston Black Eagles.
Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. Spartans, prepare for glory.
Seams down the floor, behind the back, Noah pass, layup is good. Rebound battle around, Sinclair gets it, scores, and a foul. And a steal in the backcourt. Look at Brammer, there he goes, lays it up and scores. Here's Seams up top, here's Libby for a three, it is good. They go cross-court, Davis for a three, it's good. Monquel Davis from the left wing, and a steal and a score by Davis. He did it again. Gabbert, a three for the lead. Yes, with 10 seconds to go.
And now, under the direction of head coach Jared Patton, please welcome the starting lineup for your Greenbrier East Spartans. 6' senior, number 21, Chris Sinclair. 6'1" senior, number 22, Caden Huffman. 6' senior, number 30, Bryson Brammer. 6' senior, number 5, Goose Gabbert. And 6' senior, number 3, Adam Seams. And the rest of your Greenbrier East Spartans. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Nehock with S.J. Nehock Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Shopping pre-owned? Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
For this afternoon's game, John Mills, Don Burton, and Eddie Hudson. John Mills, the best high school basketball and football referee collectively in the state of West Virginia. He will throw it up. It is controlled here by the South Charleston Black Eagles. South Charleston in their traveling black uniforms. Greenbrier East in the home whites to begin this contest. Bryson Smith goes out front to Roman Kellum. Over on the right wing now to Christian Goebel out front. A three ball put up and in by Najee Jones. South Charleston wastes no time. They lead it here 3-0 over Greenbrier East. Here are the Spartans' first offensive set. Goose Gabbard drives the baseline and draws a blocking foul. It'll be a non-shooting situation called against South Charleston's Bryson Smith. That'll be his first, team foul number 1 on the Black Eagles.
When Jones gets that first bucket for South Charleston, he scored 20 in the first meeting.
My apologies, they give that one to Roman Kellum. That'll be his first. Back we go the other way. Spartans fired up in the lane. It's no good. Out of bounds. It will be South Charleston basketball.
Greenbrier straight man-to-man. Coach Patton told us in the pregame they are unable to do that in the first meeting between these two teams with a shorthanded bench.
Black Eagles have it, leading here 3-0 on the road at Greenbrier East. On the left wing to Najee Jones. They'll send it down in the far left corner to Goebel. He'll go out top to Peyton Brown. Brown crisscrosses down the lane, fires it up and scores the layup. 5-0 Black Eagles. We played a minute here in Fairleigh.
Nice move by Brown. He used that crossover to create some space and went right down the middle for the easy one.
Seams walks it across the timeline, drifts off to the right wing, gets a screen from Sinclair, brings it back to the left side, stops on the elbow, sends a cross court. Brammer, an open three from the wing is no good. Rebound comes down to South Charleston's Goebel. Here come the Black Eagles leading 5-0. Brown lets it go from three on the left side. It's no good. Here comes Seams off the rebound. Seams wants to run, leading a 1-on-5 break, takes it all the way, shot won't go. South Charleston pulls it in. Here's Goebel. Up the floor, bounce passes into the front court for Bryson Smith. He'll stop, send it out on the wing in the near side for Goebel. Back left side on the wing for Peyton Brown. Brown gives it top of the key to Goebel, who hands it off to Najee Jones. We've played 2 minutes. South Charleston's up 5-0. Here's Bryson Smith, drives the baseline. His pass is stolen away by Gabbard. Gets it off to Sinclair, now to Seams. Here come the Spartans down the floor. Seams drives it in, lays it up, shot won't go. South Charleston will rebound.
That's 2 times in a row. A lot of contact, no call.
Into the front court come the Black Eagles. Peyton Brown for a three. That one is no good. Gabbard gobbles up the rebound and his outlet's thrown away. Gabbard was falling away as he rebounded, tried to throw it out to a teammate, no one home, and the Spartans will give it back up to South Charleston here in the front court. Black Eagles lead at 5-0.
It's a rough start for the Spartans. They've had good looks early, just haven't been falling.
Here's Kellum on the left side, gives it out front to Brown over on the wing. Far side to Smith in front of the Spartan student section. Now they'll go right side here to Najee Jones, up top to Brown again. South Charleston being real deliberative, and it goes out of bounds, and they'll say it goes off Bryson Smith. Greenbrier East will get it back down 5-0.
It seems stepped in the passing lane that time, was able to knock it off a South Charleston player.
East into the front court. Gabbard kicks it off in the corner to Huffman, up top to Brammer, back to Huffman. He'll drive, spin down the left side of the lane, score and a foul! Caden Huffman takes it down, scores, and the foul called on Bryson Smith of South Charleston. East is on the board at the 5:01 mark. Caden Huffman at the line, chance for the three-point play, and it's off the front of the rim. Rebound the Black Eagles. Timeout has been called. Now they're saying the foul was on 14, Christian Goebel, instead of number 12. Foul is on 14. Okay, that'll be Goebel. That'll be his first.
2 team fouls for South Charleston, none so far for Greenbrier East.
South Charleston brings it up the floor. Jones gives it over to Brown, shaded right, near the Spartan bench. Now they'll go cross court.
Into the paint. Referee standing in my way, and here's Brown. He'll drive in, lay it up, and score. Peyton Brown's got 4. South Charleston leads at 7-2. 5-point lead for the Black Eagles, who come in with a record of 9-3. They've won 7 straight games. This week, all they did was beat George Washington and Beckley in the Armory. 2 quality wins for this South Charleston ball club. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Here's a drive by Gabbert, and he's going to draw a 2-shot foul. Took it down the lane, and basically take your pick of Black Eagles. That'll go on Peyton Brown.
That's his first, the third on South Charleston. And, yeah, as you said, Jeff, anytime in the last 3 decades you beat those 2 teams, it's a special run.
Foul line for Gabbert. His first one is up and in. Gabbert coming off a 28-point game back on Tuesday night down to Brush Fork Armory against Bluefield. His layup with 5 seconds to go in regulation sent the game into overtime.
They put the points on the wrong side of the scoreboard there.
That's a problem that needs fixed. Gabbert makes them both. The score is now 7-4.
Yeah, scoreboard says 8-3, but that's not correct.
South Charleston works it down inside. Kicks it out in the left-hand side, now on the wing. And it'll be Najee Jones, and his pass knocked out of bounds.
Last touch by Chris Sinclair, and they do have the scoreboard fixed now, so that's good news.
Well, the problem is you've got the guest on the left side where the home team is on every other scoreboard in America except in baseball. Shot missed. Rebound no good for Bryson Smith. Comes down now to East as Huffman pulls it in, gives it off to Seams. Into the front court. Here's a Brammer 3. No good. Rebound comes down to South Charleston. Christian Goebel. Outlet pass goes down to Bryson Smith. Underneath. And we got a travel call against Roman Kellum. Kellum called for the foul. South Charleston, I think, thought it was a foul. Kellum didn't have his feet in order.
Yeah, Seams left his feet and went high into the air and landed on it, but I think they said he walked before he landed on him, so that's why the travel instead of foul call.
Brammer will come out. Gabe Patton comes in for the first time. Also, Caden Huffman will check out. Monquel Davis sees his first action. 7-4 South Charleston with 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Here's Gabbert. His pass is tipped away. Taken back by Gabbert. Gabbert from the foul line fires. Shot no good. Rebound. Fight for it in lane. Controlled by Monquel Davis. Now Gabbert over to Seams. Left alone. Corner 3 in the air. No good this time. It's out of bounds. And it's going to stay with East. They'll say it goes off South Charleston's Roman Kellum.
Can't ask for better looks than East has been getting. They're just not falling early on, but that'll change.
7-4 the score. South Charleston leads. Greenbrier East down 3 with the basketball. Here's Gabbert, drives in, puts it up, shot no good. Rebound is out of bounds. It'll go to the Black Eagles.
Ton of contact there as Gabbert goes to the rim, but no call.
Up the floor comes South Charleston, leading 7-4. 3:04 to go in this first quarter. Najee Jones over to Peyton Brown on the right wing. Now in the corner to the near side for Smith. Back out front, left side for Jones. Head of the key for Brown. Back over to Jones on the left wing. They'll send it around to the right side. 3 ball up in the air and good. That's South Charleston's Bryson Smith. Gives the Black Eagles, a 10-4 lead at the 2:45 mark of the first quarter.
Greenbrier East in a zone the last couple times down the floor. They started out in man and switched it up.
Here comes Seams over the left side. Stops, bounce pass inside. Here's the Gabbert layup. It's good, but they call it no. An offensive foul on Goose Gabbert. Wave off the basket. Turnover gives it back to South Charleston. Gabbert picks up his first.
Yeah, that's a tough call there, Jeff. Several times Goose is going to the rim and gotten plenty of contact, and they haven't called anything. That time he gets the contact, and they call it on him. Tough call. That's the first foul against Greenbrier East.
South Charleston basketball leading 10-4. The lineup for East, it's Patton, Huffman, Seams, Gabbert, and Davis. And South Charleston player has a bloody nose, it appears. Christian Goebel has come out, and they're going to send him down to East Athletic trainer Travis McClintock, who's here today. South Charleston basketball. Don't forget tonight, Lady Spartans will be here against Hurricane. JV game will follow after this one. Then the varsity game scheduled at 7:30. And Eric Workman and Cam, you'll have that game here over on Oldies 93 tonight on Radio Greenbrier.
Definitely looking forward to it. Seems like forever since we played a basketball game. It's been 15 days, and I know that the girls have been working hard and are anxious to get out there and face somebody else.
Next girls game after tonight is going to be coming up on Wednesday here against Oak Hill. And then the battle for the Springhouse, which the East boys and girls will be playing in next Friday and Saturday from Colonial Hall at the Greenbrier. South Charleston with the basketball. We're back to action. They lead it by 6, 10-4. Bryson Smith gives it over on the left wing to Shandy Williams. Williams goes out front to Smith. They'll work it back out front. It goes. Head of the key to Najee Jones. Now the foul line. And I have no idea who 23 is. But the ball's knocked away. I think maybe it's J.D. Green, possibly. Here we go the other way. South Charleston gives it up on the turnover. East down 6 with a basketball. Patton will drive in, put it up, and score! Gabe Patton down the lane, lays it up and in.
Great pick there from Gabe Patton, showing some moves going down the lane.
10-6 the score. 90 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Spartan just switched it up a little bit. They're in a 2-1-2 now on this end of the floor.
Here's Williams on the right wing. Let's go on a 3. That one no good. Davis rebounds for East. Davis up the floor, goes down the lane, sends it over to Patton in the far left corner. He'll penetrate in, drive, shoot, and they'll score it, and a foul. They should count the basket. They will count the basket. Gabe Patton a chance for the three-point play.
How about Gabe Patton 2 plays in a row, 2 times down the court, going to the rim and getting the bucket and the foul this time.
14 foul. And the Spartans, it's 1 shot for Gabe Patton.
The foul was on 23. That's the one we didn't know his name.
Well, they've got 30. Okay, they've changed it. Foul shot good. We'll have to check this at the end of the quarter, Cam. 10-9 to score. East now with 5 straight.
Gabe Patton with 5 straight.
It should be 10-9, right? In the lane, 15-footer put up, missed by Williams. Scoreboard has now been corrected under a minute to go in the first. East down 10-9. Seams feeds Gabbard a 2 for the lead. It's good. Goose Gabbard hits it from the right baseline. And the Spartans now with 7 in a row lead it for the first time here today at 11-10. Coming up on the 32nd mark of this first quarter, South Charleston works it inside, and a travel call against the Black Eagles. East basketball with 29.8 to go. Monquel Davis will come out, and Bryson Brammer comes back in. I'm sorry, Gabbard comes out. So the lineup for East, it's Seams, Davis, Huffman, Patton, and Brammer. East likely will hold for the final shot. Out front with it is Seams with 12 seconds. He's guarded by Smith. Gets a screen out front. Now he's triple team. Sends it over to Patton on the left side. A corner. 3 ball in the air by Brammer is no good. East will rebound. Fired up at the buzzer. It won't go. We played 1. It's Greenbrier East. Closing the quarter on a 7-0 run. They lead it 11-10. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
Your family's road to good health
inside to Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. It is Greenbrier East after one, leading here over South Charleston by a score of 11-10. And Cam, we've got that figured out thanks to Rusty Udy. Number 23 is Xavier Murray of South Charleston.
Absolutely.
And it'll be Spartan basketball to begin this second quarter. East leads it 11-10. They had a 7-0 run to close out the period. Huffman sends it down in the far corner over to Patton. Out front it goes to Goose Gabbard. Gabbard with 4 points in the first quarter. Hands it off over to Seams on the right wing. Out top to Huffman. He'll put it down with a dribble and hand it off to Patton, who underhands it to Seams. Back on the left side to Huffman, Out front, here's a long three by Gabbard that's no good. Smith will rebound for South Charleston. Into the front court, the Eagles, a three from the corner. That one is no good, goes over the backboard. It'll turn over. Peyton Brown on the missed three.
Jeff, just looking back at that first quarter, you got to feel good if you're Greenbrier East. At times it really felt like South Charleston was in control, but then Gabe Patton comes in, gets 5 big points, and all of a sudden you take the lead out of the quarter.
Spartans had 5 from Patton, 4 from Gabbard, and 2 from Huffman in that first quarter. They lead it here 11-10. We played a minute now in this second quarter. Here's Huffman out top, goes out front to Seams, left side to Patton. He'll penetrate in, back out, send it over to Huffman. Huffman now from the foul line. Out top to Seams, no look pass over in the corner to Patton. Spartans doing a great job moving the basketball. Now here's Gabbard over to Patton, left low, and he'll fire the three and hit it. Gabe Patton's got 8.
Gabbard drew the double team that time. That's what left Gabe all alone, and nice job by Gabbard to find him.
It's a 10-0 run for Greenbrier East. They lead South Charleston by 4. Black Eagles have it. Cross-court pass over to Najee Jones. Out top to Brown. On the right side, it goes to Williams. He'll penetrate in, and the ball is knocked out of bounds, but a foul's called here against East.
Get Goose Gabbard.
That's his second. So Gabbard will check out at the 6:20 mark of this second quarter.
Yeah, bad news is 2 on him. The good news, just 2 on the Spartans.
South Charleston will inbound. Wide open layup shot is missed by Murray. Rebound comes out long, and Murray tracks it down over 2 East defenders. Gives it off to Smith. Out top, here's Jones. He'll drive the lane, put it up with the left hand. The shot will not go. Rebound to Seams. Seams up the floor, gives it over to Davis. Davis down the lane, sends it on the right wing to Brammer. Out top to Seams. Left side it goes to Patton. Just over 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Patton with a drive, the layup, and a score! Gabe Patton's got 10 in the quarter, and it's 16-10.
Yeah, 10 overall, but nice move there by Gabe Patton to finish. He's feeling it right now.
Here's Bryson Smith for South Charleston. Down in the far corner to Williams. Back up top to Smith. Head of the key, left side for Brown. He'll drive in now over to Jones. South Charleston down 6 at 16-10. Out front, Bryson Smith for a three. No good. Rebound is going to be saved by the Black Eagles. They'll get it into Jones. Back inside, knocked away. Here's a steal. Monquel Davis drives down the lane, lays it up and scores. Monquel Davis, coast to coast. Timeout, South Charleston. 5:08 to go in the second quarter. Greenbrier East 18, South Charleston 10. The Spartan basketball on the Bear 103s.
From Foundation of...
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest.
A 14-0 run, 5:08 to go in this second quarter, and the Spartans lead South Charleston, Cam, 18-10.
Yeah, Greenbrier, what a spark they've gotten from Gabe Patton, but above that, what a job they're doing on the defensive end. They've switched into a couple of different zones down there, and they really have South Charleston confused. Black Eagles passing it well, moving it well, but they just can't find a good look.
It'll be Black Eagles basketball. That was a 30-second timeout called by head coach Josh Daniel, former state player of the year for the South Charleston Black Eagles. Here's Najee Jones on the right wing, gives it up to Jaden Motley, who's checked in for the first time. Out front to Jones, back on the right side to Motley. Out front, 3 ball up in the air, too strong, rebound gobbled up by Seams. Here we go the other way, East up by 8. Seams down the floor, sends it over to Davis on the right wing. Up top to Patton. Now to Seams. Shaded left on the elbow. Hands it off to Patton. Gives it over to Davis. Davis finds a lane, drives, shoots, no good. Rebound comes down to Bryson Smith. Here come the Black Eagles up the floor. Bryson Smith drives in. They're going to count the basket and a foul, and that ends the 14-0 run. That'll go on Caden Huffman.
Your right call there, Jeff. Caden Huffman wanted to draw that charge. He had his feet set, but he kind of stuck out the shoulder a little bit. I think that's what got him there.
Just under 4:20 to go in this second quarter. Foul shot in the air for Smith is good. And again, that breaks the 14-0 run. East leads it now by 5 at 18-13. That was South Charleston's first point since the 2:45 mark of the first quarter. Spartans in possession. Here's Huffman. Gives it up over to Davis. Davis from the left elbow sends it back out top to Brammer. Brammer has it knocked away. Here's a steal by South Charleston. Smith into the front court. Goes behind his back. Takes it down to the right side into the corner. Guarded by Brammer. Goes out front now for Motley. Back over to Smith. Head of the key. Here's a 3 by Goebel in the air. No good. Rebound controlled here by Patton. Spartan ball up by 5. Jared Patton wants timeout. 3:33 to go in this second quarter. A 30-second timeout. This is Spartan basketball in the Bear 103. Jeff Campbell, Cam Huffman from the Parmar Stores press row. If there's not a Parmar store near you, there will be soon. 5-point lead. Stan, good, or Stan. That's going to happen more than once tonight, Cam. I'm sorry. Good timeout there by Jared Patton.
Yeah, it absolutely was. And during the timeout, Goose Gabbert was kind of campaigning a little bit, I think, to get back in the game. He doesn't like sitting over there with his 2 fouls, but see if Greenbrier can maintain this lead with him sitting out.
Spartans with possession out of the timeout. Davis feeds Seams. Draws a double team, gives it back over to Davis on the right side. Now they'll work it left on the wing to Patton. Patton penetrates, stops in the lane, sends it over to Brammer. Out top it goes to Seams. Now to Davis. Davis from the left side takes it in amongst the trees. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Greenbrier East. Goes off of South Charleston's Christian Goebel. Good to see him back here, back in the game, Cam. And you see he's got some tissues and sends it out top to Smith. Back on the left side to Goebel. Baseline, he'll get it into Motley. Over in the corner, 3-ball put up. Shot won't go. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. It will belong to Greenbrier East.
You look at this score, Jeff, the thing that really gets you, Greenbrier East with a 5-point lead. Adam Seams hadn't scored, and Goose Gabbert sitting on the bench with 2 fouls.
Here's Seams now long 2 from the right side. Good shot, Adam Seams, and he knocks it in. East by 7.
He must have heard me that he hadn't scored yet.
Here come the Black Eagles into the front court. Down on the baseline, long 2 put up. That one is no good, and a foul called on the rebound. They're going to get Motley going over the back.
And no doubt about that call. Greenbrier East does a great job getting position. That's Motley's first. Team foul number 5.
East with 3 team fouls. And Spartans have possession with a 7-point lead. 8 points has been the largest at 18-10. Baseline shot, and Chris Sinclair knocks down the 15-footer from the left baseline. Spartans by 9, largest lead at 22-13.
Sinclair's first basket, and it was a big one.
Back the other way come the Black Eagles. Here's Peyton Brown on the left side. They'll work it underneath. Seams with a tip. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Black Eagles. Seams swarming defensively.
Absolutely. He's playing well. Just 2 points, as I mentioned earlier, but he's doing it on the defensive end for sure.
Black Eagles will inbound. Jones over to Brown. Back to Jones. Right side. On the wing, it goes to Goebel. Here's the drive from the foul line. 15-footer. Rims out. Rebound pulled in by Patton of East. Spartans by 9. Approaching the 92nd mark of this first half. Here comes Seams going around the corner of the left side. Dumps it out to Patton. A 3-ball in the air. No good. South Charleston pulls it in. Roman Kellum with the rebound. Black Eagles in the front court. Kellum up top on the right side on the wing to Bryson Smith. He'll go down in the corner and send it out to the free throw line for Kellum. Ball knocked out front to Brown. Here's Brown between the circles. Over to Najee Jones on the left wing. Cross court on the wing. Here's Bryson Smith. Now to Brown. He'll drive down, the ball knocked away. He's loose. It's loose. There's going to be a tie-up. Maybe.
And South Charleston gets a timeout.
South Charleston timeout. Okay, 58 seconds to go. Didn't see a closed fist. We couldn't really tell what was going on. All right, 30-second timeout. South Charleston down 9. We'll return to Spartan basketball on the Bear.
Know this. Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard have over 400 pre-owned vehicles available, including a huge selection of four-wheel drive trucks, all-wheel drive SUVs, and luxury sedans. Mountaineer has the vehicle you want at a price you want to pay. Credit approval is easy, and most vehicles come with a balance of a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So shop Mountaineer's two great locations, Mountaineer Ford Pre-Owned and Mountaineer Crab Orchard, or shop them online at mountaineerautos.com. That's mountaineerautos.com.
Are you
All right, now the timeout by South Charleston. That's their second charge timeout of the game. It'll be Black Eagles basketball as they trail here by 9, 22-13. Under a minute to go in this first half. Black Eagles with it. Peyton Brown over the left corner to Najee Jones. Down on the baseline, he'll fire and score. Najee Jones from the baseline makes it 22-15. East lead cut to 7.
Jones had missed 4 straight before that one. Finally finds it.
Spartans here with 35 seconds to go in this first half. May hold for one shot. Here's Davis out front near half court, guarded by Peyton Brown. Gives it over to Brammer. Now Davis standing on that Spartan head near center court with 20 seconds to go. 5-second count not on, so Davis taking his time. We're down to 12 seconds. Down to 10. They're trying to set up a play here, I think, for Brammer. In the corner here, Sinclair instead. His shot too long. Rebound South Charleston with 3 seconds, and a full court shot is no good with 0.1 to go. And they'll roll it out. Halftime from the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Greenbrier East, by way of a 14-0 run, leads over South Charleston 22-15. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show right here on the Bear 103.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across
in Fairleigh. Well, South Charleston came out early and jumped up on East by scores of 5-0, 7-2, and 10-4. And you're kind of thinking, oh no, here we go again. Greenbrier East with another slow start to begin this game. But Cam, as Greenbrier East was down 10-4, That came at the 2:45 mark of the first quarter. South Charleston sees Greenbrier East go on a 14-0 run.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think what sparked it was that Gabe Patton. He came off the bench, went to the basket a couple times, got an easy layup first time. Next time he goes and gets a bucket and a foul, and then he comes out in the second quarter and knocks down a three. So he played really well, has 10 points, and that kind of sparked it. And then Greenbrier East on the defensive end playing really well. South Charleston was just 2 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. So those are numbers you definitely like if you're Greenbrier East.
South Charleston then finally got on the board at the 4:18 mark of the first quarter as part of a three-point play by Bryson Smith, who scored the first basket of the game that gave South Charleston a 3-0 lead. And then he stopped that 14-0 run for South Charleston. That cut it to 5, and then Greenbrier East scores 4 straight, moving out to a 9-point lead, 22-13. That would be the largest of the game for Greenbrier East. And that came at the 2:05 mark of the second quarter. Then South Charleston scores with Najee Jones on the baseline at the 45-second mark. The Spartans held it for one shot. Probably didn't get the shot that they wanted. Chris Sinclair from the baseline from about 15-foot right side. Airballed it right over the rim. South Charleston rebounded with 4 seconds, and they got off a long shot. As time expired, it was not good. And we've come to the end of the first half here in Fairleigh. It's 22-15. Greenbrier East leading the South Charleston Black Eagles. We'll come back. Cam will take a look at our first half numbers when we return. It's Greenbrier East 22, South Charleston 15. You're listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show here on the Bear. Inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh from the Parmar Stores Press Row. Greenbrier East leading here at the break, 22-15 over the South Charleston Black Eagles. This is the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show, and Cam Huffman, you take a look at this thing, and the numbers, I'm sure, kind of are weird right now. It's a low-scoring game and not kind of what we've been used to so far this season.
Greenbrier East getting most of his offense from Gabe Patton. As we mentioned, 10 points, 5 each in the first quarter and second quarter. He's the only player for either team in double figures. Goose Gabbard has 4 for Greenbrier East. He spent all 4 of those in the first quarter, as he spent most of the second quarter on the bench with 2 fouls. He's the only Spartan in foul trouble at all. And then we got 2 each from Adam Seams, Monquel Davis, Chris Sinclair, and Caden Huffman. But I think if you're head coach Patton, if you see Seams has 2 points and Goose spent most of the first half on the bench with fouls, and you're still up, you got to feel good about that. Greenbrier East overall, 9 of 22 from the field. On the other side, Peyton Brown has 4 for South Charleston. Najee Jones has 5. Good job by Greenbrier East holding him in check after he scored 20 in the first meeting. Bryson Smith has 6. He scored 18 in the first meeting, and those 3 are the only 3 who have scored for South Charleston, who is 6 of 20 from the field.
Add it all up, it's Greenbrier East 22, South Charleston 15. We'll come back, get the third quarter underway. You've been listening to the Jeremy's Barbershop halftime show on the Bear 103.
Mars Stores Press Row.
Back inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Third quarter set to get underway here. Greenbrier East leading 22-15 over the South Charleston Black Eagles. And Cam, South Charleston didn't come out from halftime until about a minute to go on this third quarter, getting some adjustments from head coach Josh Daniel.
Yeah, I don't think he was happy with what he saw, especially offensively from his team there in the opening half.
South Charleston basketball to begin this third quarter, down 7. Here's Bryson Smith out front. 3-ball by Goebel in the air. Too strong. Rebound controlled over by Brown. Gives it off on the left side to Smith. Spartans matching up out of a zone here early to begin this third quarter. Here's a Smith 3 from the left side. No good. Rebound comes out long. It's knocked around. Gabbard has it. Goose Gabbard, who didn't play the last 6:20 of the second quarter, is back out there with 2 personal fouls. His pass inside is knocked away and stolen by South Charleston. Trying to feed it underneath to Huffman, and South Charleston with a steal. Black Eagles with the basketball, down 7. Here's Brown. They'll send it over on the left side. It's out of bounds. Spartan basketball. And turnover gives it back to East.
South Charleston still kind of looks out of sorts offensively. They get the 2 threes from Smith and Goebel. I don't think that's who you want shooting them if you're South Charleston. So if you're Greenbrier East, you're happy with what they're taking.
East basketball. Here comes Adam Seams. Up the floor. Works it from the right wing. Bounce passes out top to Gabbard. Gabbard puts it down. Drives the right side. Sends it out to Seams. Seams penetrates, lays it up, and scores! Adam Seams off the assist from John Goose Gabbard. The Spartans lead it by 9.
Great job reading the defense from that time by Greenbrier East. South Charleston kind of flooded one end of the floor. Greenbrier East found the gap and kicked it out for an easy one.
Here's Bryson Smith over on the left side to Jones. Long 2 is good. Najee Jones now with 7. 24-17 East. Spartan possession now. Adam Seams up top to Bryson Brammer. With a few dribbles, sends it back over to Gabbard on the left side. Gabbard drives the baseline. Another pass stolen away. South Charleston up the floor, down by 7. Here's Jones, drives in, lays it up, won't go. Seams pulls in the rebound.
Jones on him defensively. Seams down the floor all the way, lays it up and scores with the left hand. Count the basket and a foul on South Charleston, and now a technical foul. Adam Seams scores. We've got a foul and a technical called here on South Charleston. Okay, we got a personal foul called on Roman Kellum and a technical foul called on Najee Jones.
Personal foul is on Roman Kellum. Team's first.
And that's going to be Kellum's second. Yeah, the basket should have counted.
Free throw by Seams is good. Okay, they haven't put it up. They haven't put. It was 24-17. Now they've got 25 up because
it should be 27.
Wait a minute, we got I'm sorry, that technical foul was called on Adam Seams.
Oh, okay.
My apologies, I was shielded off and just saw the number. Okay, so Seams called for the technical. My apologies, it was not Najee Jones of South Charleston. Where we're at down here on the floor, I was shielded off by the referees and did not see who the technical was called on. But now South Charleston's Christian Goebel has hit 2 free throws. Our new score is 27-19. 8-point Greenbrier East lead, and South Charleston gets it back. So the Spartans end up picking up a point out of that possession after everything is sorted out there, Cam.
Yeah, hopefully that's not a momentum killer because it was really going Greenbrier East way.
South Charleston with it, down by 8, 27-19. 5:40 to go in this third quarter. Here's Bryson Smith over on the right side to Jones. Jones, turnaround shot right of the lane, no good. Rebound kicked around, controlled underneath here by Kellum. Kellum lost it out of bounds. It will belong to South Charleston. My apologies for totally messing up what I thought was a technical foul against Jones a moment ago.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened at all. As you said, we were kind of shielded.
South Charleston inbounds. Jones sends it way out front to Brown. Now left side to Bryson Smith. He'll drive down, put it up the right hand, draw the foul here on Greenbrier East, Gabe Patton.
Good D.
That'll be his first. Team foul number 3 on East.
At the line for South Charleston, shots for Bryson Smith.
So at the line for South Charleston is Bryson Smith. And he hits the first, giving him 7 points now on the afternoon.
Perfect 2 for 2 from the line so far for Smith.
Second one is in the air and good. South Charleston starting to make some hay at the line, Cam. East leads it by 6.
4 of their 6 points here in the third quarter at the line.
Here's Seams across the timeline. Gives it up over to Gabbard on the right wing. Out front it goes to Patton. Bounce pass in the lane. Caden Huffman drives, spins, shoots, and misses. Rebound controlled by Kellum. East up by 6. South Charleston ball with 5 minutes to go in the third. Out front, Peyton Brown open 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by Huffman. Gives it off to Seams. Into the front court comes Seams. Crisscrossing down the lane. Bounce passes over to Patton on the left baseline. He'll send it out front. Ball stolen away. Here comes South Charleston. Najee Jones on a steal, a score, and a foul. South Charleston has cut it to 4.
And a couple of turnovers for Greenbrier East have proved key. They've just been kind of careless with the basketball a little bit.
Foul called on Bryson Brammer.
His first, the team's 4th.
27-23, East by 4. And now Najee Jones can have a chance to get in double figures if he makes this foul shot. Chris Sinclair will now come in for Gabe Patton. 27-23. Here's the free throw by Jones. With the left hand, put it up and in. He's got 10. 27-24, the East lead that was once 9 points has been trimmed down to 3.
South Charleston 1 point at the foul line in the opening half. They have 5 here in the third quarter.
South Charleston's outscored East 9-5, in this third quarter. Seams with it. 4:20 to go in the third. Seams whips the pass inside. Huffman scores. What a pass by Adam Seams. Huffman now with 4, and it's 29-24.
Nothing surprises you passing-wise from Seams anymore. We've seen that all season long.
Here's Jones out top. Guarded by Gabbert. Gives it off over to Brown on the left side. Back to Jones, who goes right. They'll work it down on the baseline to Kellum. He gets it in the lane, sends it out in the corner. They'll work it out front. Here's a 3 by Smith. It's no good. Rebound controlled by Peyton Brown of South Charleston. And his pass is thrown away. It's out of bounds. It goes to Greenbrier East. 3:46 to go in this third quarter. The Spartans with a 5-point lead, 29-24. South Charleston teeing up here on Adam Seams. He'll send it over on the right side to Huffman. Huffman stops at the foul line. Gives it up now to Davis. 3:25 to go in the third. Spartans 29, Black Eagles 24. Here's Gabbert. Over to Huffman on the left wing. Gives it to the foul line. Here's Sinclair. Fires from 15. Shot too long. Huffman tracks down the rebound. A hustling play made by Caden Huffman. Now Gabbert fires the 2. That one won't go. South Charleston pulls it in. Here comes Goebel. Lead pass down to Florida Brown. His pass back over to Goebel. Now to Smith. And we got a foul called here on Greenbrier East. 2:50 to go in the third quarter.
They get Monquel Davis on that one, kind of poked it from behind, and they get him for the contact. 2 good looks from the foul line on the other end for Greenbrier East. Couldn't get either one of them to fall.
Hey, go!
So it'll be South Charleston basketball trailing by 5. Here's Xavier Murray with it. Over on the left side on the wing to Najee Jones. He fires from the baseline and is fouled by Davis, and he'll shoot 2. So Monquel Davis picks up his second personal.
Yeah, not one you like there if you're Greenbrier East, as that was sort of a rush shot. Davis bailed him out with the foul.
So Jones now with 10 points, leading scorer this afternoon for the Black Eagles at the line for 2. His team down by 5. And the first one is up and in.
I have never seen a stance that wide on a free throw, Jeff. If you look at his feet, they're way outside his shoulders when he's shooting the foul shot.
I'd agree with that. Second one is good, so Najee Jones now with 12 points. In fact, he's the leading scorer in the game. 29-26, the East lead has been trimmed to 3 once again.
7 of those 12 right here in the third quarter.
Seams gets it down to Sinclair. He'll kick it out front to Gabbert. 2:25 on a rolling third quarter clock. Gabbert will drive in, blocking foul here on South Charleston. Common floor foul on the floor. No basket. That'll go on South Charleston's Shonda Williams.
Score a slam dunk when you choose Greenbrier Medical Arts Pharmacy for your family's pharmacy needs. With outstanding service, free delivery, diabetics education, free blood pressure checks, immunizations, and so much more, Greenbrier Medical Arts Pharmacy has got game. A proud supporter of Spartan Athletics since 1985. To learn more about Greenbrier
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff.
And general surgery. Greenbrier Physicians is adjacent to the hospital and
inside the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Here we go. Sorry about that, folks. Here's our score, 32-26. Greenbrier East leading. 15 seconds to go in the third. Spartans have the ball.
Bryson Bramer just connected on a big three to give us this lead.
Here's Gabbard. Drives in with 5 seconds. Stops, spins, sends it out to Seams with 3. Seams, a 3 at the buzzer. No good. South Charleston rebounds. We've come to the end of the third quarter. From the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, it's East 32, South Charleston 26. This is Spartan basketball in the Bear.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of
basketball from the Parmar Stores Press Row.
Back inside the Spartan Gym, we're set for fourth quarter action. Greenbrier East outscored by South Charleston, Cam, 11-10 in that third quarter. Their 7-point halftime lead has been cut down to 6.
Yeah, but nice job by Greenbrier East there. South Charleston was sort of making a run a little bit, got it cut down to 3 or 2, I believe. But Greenbrier East maintains that lead and gets it back out, and when all said and done, they only gained 1 point.
Inside, Sinclair lays it up and scores! Chris Sinclair off the assist from Gabbard. 34-26. East by 8. And South Charleston, the ball was tipped by Gabbard. South Charleston retrieves in the backcourt. Here's the drive. They'll get it out front. They're going to throw it away this time. It'll be Spartan basketball. South Charleston, Cam, it was 3 points twice at 27-24 and 29-26 before the Bramer 3 with 35 seconds to go in that third quarter.
Yeah, that was a huge 3 because all the momentum was with South Charleston, and now when they look at it, they feel like they didn't really gain much.
Sinclair shot down on the left baseline, no good. Rebound comes out to the Black Eagles. Bryson Smith gives it over to Williams. Out top to to Smith again. Over to Williams. Drives the baseline. He's bottled up. Now they'll work it out on the wing to Murray. Inside. Shot is rejected by Patton, and a foul called here on Patton. Got him with body. That's his second personal foul of the game. It'll be a 2-shot foul here for the South Charleston Black Eagles.
Yeah, Patton needs to be careful of that too. He let out a scream after that block, and we've already seen one technical. Don't want another one.
Second shot. There's a shot. This one is first shot.
It'll be Williams at the line. The first one is no good. Missed it.
And Jeff, that's the first free throw South Charleston has missed all game long. They were perfect 8 for 8 before that one.
Good defense here by South Charleston's Najee Jones. He's following Brammer all the way back to the bench. Second one is good by Williams. Makes 1 out of 2. It's 34-27 with 7:05 to play here in Fairleigh.
In fact, when I looked at it, Jeff, that's the first free throw missed by either team. It's Greenbrier, a perfect 4 for 4.
Here's Gabbert. Gives it over now to Seams, who will drive in. His finger roll no good. Rebound comes down to South Charleston. Ball knocked away by Brammer. Retrieved by South Charleston's Jones. From the foul line, long 2 put up. No good. Tipped up and in by Xavier Murray. 34-29, the lead cut to 5. Great play by South Charleston a couple of different times on that set. Here's Patton with it. And his pass stolen away, intended for Brammer. Jones up the floor, drives, shoots, misses a shot. Tipped around a second time. And a foul called on East as it'll be Bryson Smith. Shooting 2 with 6:13 to play.
And Greenbrier East just a few times this second half, Jeff, just some lazy passes that have led to turnovers. And South Charleston wants to run. They love it.
Sinclair called for his second.
At the line for the Black Eagles, 2 shots for Bryson Smith.
And that's the 7th on Greenbrier East. So South Charleston was shooting the rest of the way.
South Charleston has 2 team fouls. Free throw by Smith is good. That gives him 9. 34-30. Sinclair will check out. And Huffman back in for East. Second one is good. So now Bryson Smith has 10 points. It's 34-31. The lead has been cut to 3 points again for the third time in this second half. Gabbert double team, gets it to Seams. Into the front court comes Davis. Down in the far corner, as Patton 3 in the air is too long. Rebound comes down to Bryson Smith. South Charleston can tie with a 3 with under 6 minutes to go. Inside, layup shot good for Xavier Murray. Jared Patton wants a timeout, and he gets it with 5:50 to go. It's Greenbrier East 34, South Charleston 33, a full timeout. Spartan basketball on the Bear.
Skyler with United Cycles Summersville and Beckley, which is located right across the street from Hobby Lobby. We just want to let you know we have some cashback rebates, some up to $2,000 for our side-by-sides that go all the way through the end of March. Those are for Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. Please give us a call at 304-252-9775, and for the Summersville location, 304-872-6626.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure.
From the Parmar Stores Press Road, Jeff Campbell, Cam Huffman, East leading 34-33, and Right now, the Black Eagles have scored 6 in a row here, Cam. They've got the momentum.
Yeah, they showed a little full-court press that last time down, and East was able to work its way through it pretty well, but they sped them up a little bit. They took a quick shot in the corner, led to transition from South Charleston on the other end.
Here's the inbound now for East. Up by a point with 5:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Gabbard from the baseline, long two, too long. Patton rebounds, gets it out now to Huffman. Up top to Seams, and over to Gabbard. Gabbard finds Huffman on the left elbow. He'll go back out top to Seams, and he'll reset the offense. Here's Patton, just inside the foul lane. Gives it off to Davis. He'll drive, have it knocked away. It's stolen by South Charleston. Black Eagles down the floor, over to Peyton Brown on the baseline. His shot too long. South Charleston had the rebound and taken back by Huffman. He has it knocked away. Peyton Brown with it. Stolen by Huffman. Here comes Huffman. Over to Patton on the right side. Feeds in the lane. Davis drives. Shoots. No good. South Charleston rebounds. Under 5 to go. Here comes South Charleston down by 1. Here's Goebel from the foul line. Sends it over on the wing to Peyton Brown. He'll let go on a 3. No good. Seams will rebound. Seams up the floor, drives all the way, and he's going to draw a foul. Will shoot 2 with 4:40 to play and a 1-point lead.
He's continually going to the rim, Jeff, and they're just not getting those calls despite contact, but that time Seams gets one, see if he can convert. Greenbrier needs points here.
Foul called on South Charleston's Najee Jones. That'll be his first. Seams will shoot 2. He scored 6 points today. And the first one is good. East by 2. That stops a 7-0 run for South Charleston. Second one is good. It's 36-33. East leads with 4:40 to go. Adam Seams now with 8 points. South Charleston with it. Here's Najee Jones on the right side. A Smith 3 in the air is no good. Rebound pulled in by Seams. Here comes Seams down the floor. Stops at the foul line. Over to Davis left side. Near side pass goes to Patton. Back over to Seams. They're keeping it out front right now on this weave. Under 4:20 to go in the game. Spartans by 3 here over South Charleston. Now Huffman up top to Davis. Gives it up to Seams. Seams will penetrate from the foul line. Whip the pass over to Huffman. Driving shot up in and a foul. Caden Huffman kissed it off the glass. Hit the layup and drew the foul on South Charleston's Xavier Murray, his second. It's 38-33.
What a move there by Caden Huffman. Good job by Greenbrier East working around, trying to find an open shot, and then Huffman just took it himself.
And Huffman hits the foul shot. He's got 5 points now, and it's 39-33. East now with a 5-0 run of their own. 3:49 to go. South Charleston drives and scores. Najee Jones, and now timeout called here by the Black Eagles. 3:45 to play. It's Greenbrier East 39, South Charleston 35. Full timeout. Spartan basketball on the Bear 103.
My name is Skyler with United Cycles Summersville and Beckley, which is located right across the street from Hobby Lobby. We just want to let you know we have some cashback rebates, some up to $2 grand for our side-by-sides that go all the way through the end of March. Those are for Polaris, Kawasaki, Honda, and Suzuki. Please give us a call at 304-252-9775, and for the Summersville location, 304-872-6626.
The loss of a loved one
Greenbrier East leads South Charleston 39-35 from the Palmar Stores Press Row at the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. Jeff Campbell, Cam Huffman. Our producer is Ralph Church. East will inbound against full court pressure by the Black Eagles. Seams will get the ball from referee Eddie Hudson on the baseline. Gets it in to Gabbard, who draws a quick double team. Now to Davis. 3:40 to go. Here's Davis around the defenders. Down the floor. Davis in the corner, left side to Patton. Now goes out top to Seams. Spartans by 4. Here's on the right wing. Brings it out front for Seams. He's guarded by Bryson Smith. Now they find Gabbard on the right wing. Gabbard puts it down, takes it inside, post up, puts it up, and draws the foul on Peyton Brown. That'll be his first.
A good possession that time offensively for Greenbrier East. They had numbers but didn't have the easy look, so they pulled it back out, used a little more clock. Smart decision, and Gabbard going to get through the line.
That'll be Peyton Brown's second. At the line, it'll be Goose Gabbard for East in a 4-point game, and Gabbard hits the first. That's his first points of the second half. He had 4 early in the first half during part of that 14-0 run, then picked up his second personal foul at the 6:20 mark and went to the bench in that second quarter. Gabbard's second is good. He's got 6. It's 41-35. Greenbrier East leading South Charleston with 3:15 to go.
Greenbrier East 5 for 5 at the line this quarter.
3 ball up. No good by Jones. Gets his own rebound. Tries it inside and draws the foul. I believe it's on Seams. If it is, that's his second. It'll be a 2-shot foul nonetheless for South Charleston's Najee Jones. Adam Seams called for his second personal foul, and it'll send Jones to the line for 2 with his team down by 6.
Foul shot's obviously going to be critical coming down this final 3 minutes in a close ball game like this.
And he hits the first.
South Charleston just 5 team fouls, though, so Greenbrier East won't be shooting quite yet.
The lead cut to 5. Jones now with 15 points. Game high honors for this afternoon so far. Here's his second one. It's up. It's no good off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled in by Huffman. Spartans lead it 41-36. Here's Huffman driving down the floor like a point guard and gives it off now to Davis.
He's played a great half.
He has played a great half. He's played a great season. Here's Davis from the right elbow. His pass is stolen away, and Davis called for the foul, trying to get it back. It'll be free throws for South Charleston's Williams.
Yeah, that's sort of a worst-case scenario there for Davis as he loses the ball and picks up the foul, and they're in the bonus, so they'll march to the other end and shoot. That's his third.
It'll send Williams to the line for South Charleston. His team down by 5. 2:51 to go.
That's the 9th team foul, so it'll be 2 the rest of the way for South Charleston.
There's Barb Morgan up there trying to create a little distraction, and she does, but we got a foul called here on the rebound against East.
Can we get a call sometime?
They call it on Patton on the rebound. So the missed shot by Williams of South Charleston, and now it'll send Xavier Murray to the line as Gabe Patton picked up his third.
And a 10th, as I mentioned, so this will be a 2-shot foul.
2:45 to go. East leading by 5. Here's the free throw. It is missed by Murray.
And South Charleston going to be kicking itself for that. That's their 4th missed free throw this quarter after they were perfect early on. Perfect through 3 quarters.
Xavier Murray. It's up. It is no good. He missed it again. Rebound comes down to Gabbard. Spartans by 5 with the basketball. 2:40 to go. Here's Seams up the floor now for Greenbrier East. Up near half court, but across the timeline. Jared Patton's calling for a timeout, and he gets it with 2:31 to go. East by 5. It's a full timeout. 2:31 to go. The Spartan basketball on the Bear.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
2:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Greenbrier East with the ball, leading by 5, 41-36 over South Charleston.
Spartans down to 1 timeout.
South Charleston with 2, East with 10 team fouls. The Black Eagles have 5. Davis inbounds in the backcourt to Seams. Clock turns. Seams guarded by Bryson Smith. Hands it off now to Gabbard. Up top to Davis. Back over to Gabbard on the left wing. Gabbard, coming off that 28-point game down at Bluefield on Tuesday night, has been held to 6 points in this one. Gabbard near the center circle. And he has it stolen away by Najee Jones. Jones will drive, lay it up, and score. 41-38. The lead cut to 3 with 2 minutes to go. Spartans lead it 41-38. And a foul called at half court as Monquel Davis had the ball just across the timeline, and referees call the foul on the Black Eagles. That'll go on Najee Jones. That'll be his second, or his third, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the 6th team foul, so one more. Greenbrier East will be at the line.
Inbound to East, leading by 3 with 1:53 to go. Gabbard out front, finds Seams. Seams into the corner for Huffman. Back out top to Seams. 1:42 to go. Spartans with 1 timeout left. And a foul called out front on Williams with 1:37 to go. That'll be his second.
Greenbrier East up 3. One of these can make it a 2-possession game. Got to knock these down.
Adam Seams at the line for a 1-and-1. East by 3. It's in the air. It is too strong. No good. Rebound South Charleston. They're down 3 with 1:35 to play. Black Eagles up the floor. Smith on the left side to Goebel. Back out top to Smith. On the right side to Jones. Jones drives through. Has it knocked away. It's a steal by Huffman. Lead pass. Gabbard drives, shoots, and scores. 1:17 to go. East by 5.
What a big bucket when Greenbrier East needed it most.
At the other end, we got a foul called on East.
That's going to go against Huffman, I believe. On the baseline, he tried to cut it off.
That'll be his second personal. South Charleston in the double bonus will go the line. It'll be Williams with 1 point here on the afternoon with his team down by 5. 70 seconds to go in regulation.
He's just 1 for 3 at the line here today.
Shot is up and good. It was a 2-shot foul because we're in the double bonus. And now Peyton Brown will check back in for South Charleston's Christian Goebel.
Peyton Brown scoreless in the second half. He had 4 early in the first quarter, hasn't scored since.
Second one is up and good. Williams has 3. It's 43-40. East by 3. 1:09 to go. Brown on Gabbard. Gabbard bounce passes over to Seams. Brings it into the front court. Down the left side. Hands it back up to Gabbard with under a minute to go now. East by 3. Gabbard drives in. Guarded by Brown. Brings it back left. He needs some help, sends it over to Huffman. Back out to Gabbard, 45 seconds to go. Gabbard, double teamed, he's fouled with 41.5. It'll be John Goose Gabbard at the line for a 1-and-1. That'll be Peyton Brown's third personal foul. And South Charleston will sub in Christian Goebel.
Goose, a perfect 4 for 4 at the line so far.
I don't have seats.
East up by 3. 41.5 to go. First one is up and good for Gabbard. That gives him 9. East by 4. It's right now a 2-possession lead. All points are important right now for both ball clubs. Second one is up and good. Gabbard with 10. East 45, South Charleston 40, and Josh Daniel wants a timeout. It's a full timeout with 41 seconds to go. You're listening to Spartan Basketball on the Bear 103.
And good.
South Charleston ball down 5 with 41.5 to go. Spartans have Gabbard, Seams, Patton, Huffman, and Davis on the floor. Black Eagles inbound. Here we go. Najee Jones across the timeline. On the right wing, a free ball by Smith is up. That one's short. It's out of bounds. It goes to Greenbrier East with 31 seconds to go. And South Charleston with 18 fouls will have to foul almost immediately, and it'll be a 1-and-1. They get it into Gabbard. Gabbard brings it up the floor. Bounce passes over on the right side. Gabbard in front of the bench. He's fouled with 25.1 to go.
They let a lot of time run off right there. And then they're complaining about the call like they didn't mean to foul.
Williams called for his third. 25.1 to go. Spartans lead it by 5. 2 free throws would make it a 3-possession lead.
And still 1-and-1 because that's the 9th team foul.
Here's Gabbard, 10 points, 6 in the second half. Up, no good, missed it. Rebound down to South Charleston. Black Eagles down 5, 22 seconds to go. Up the floor, here's Jones, drives in, lays it up, no good. Tipped up by Murray, no, and the rebound now to Seams. 14 seconds to go. Seams is fouled. He'll go the other end and shoot 2 with 13 to go.
And you make these and the game's basically over, Jeff. Chance to win it right here at the line. And listen to this big crowd. Nice crowd on hand today, and they're showing their support.
It'll be Adam Seams at the line. Seams for 2. First one in the air, too strong. It was a 2-shot foul. It was double bonus. 1/8 of a second went off. It was 13 seconds. Now it's 12.2, so they'll have to put up 0.8 of a second more to make it 13 even. It was 13.
Adam seems frustrated with himself missing that one. He knows he had a chance to really put it away.
It was 13. Okay. All right, they got 13 back up on the... I tell you, what a great job by veteran referee John Mills to make that correctable error right.
He might have had a little help from the table over here.
best high school football referee in West Virginia, John Mills. I might need a picture with him down the road. Here's the free throw, good by Seams. He makes 1 out of 2. Spartans lead it by 6. Up the floor, a 3-ball is up and in by South Charleston's Bryson Smith. It's a 3-point game now, 46-43 with 6 seconds to go.
And that's where missing that first one on the one-on-one hurts you right there. Because
sure
now
does.
It's still a one-possession game.
Spartans have to get it in and get fouled.
Yeah, the inbounds pass is going to be the most critical part here. Make sure you get it in the hands of somebody and secure it away.
We will keep it here. 46-43. Greenbrier is leading over South Charleston. And we're down to 6 seconds to go. Black Eagles hit the 3 as Bryson Smith has played well all day. He's now the game's leading scorer with 13. Najee Jones has 12. So that's 25 of their team's 43 right there, Cam.
Absolutely, and a lot of them coming to the line as well. So is Greenbrier East here in the fourth quarter, has made some hay at the line, but neither team really able to put it away there. But, Jeff, you can say a lot of things about this Greenbrier East team, but it's always exciting, that's for sure. It's an entertaining product.
So the Spartans will inbound. It's going to be Patton, Seams, Davis, Huffman, and Gabbert. East with 1 timeout left. South Charleston has just taken its last. Both teams in the double bonus. The possession arrow points to South Charleston. And here we go. Seams will inbound. South Charleston with full court man press. Seams runs the baseline, gets it into Gabbert, and he is fouled with 4.2. So they lost 1.8 seconds off the clock. And Goose Gabbert will have 2 chances to get 1 to make it a 2-possession lead and make it nearly impossible for South Charleston at this point if Gabbert makes just 1 of the 2.
Yeah, if you just make 1, as long as you don't foul on the other end, you've got this game won.
Gabbert with 10 points on the day.
He is 6 for 7 at the foul line.
First one is in the air. It's no good. East by 3. 4.2 to go. 46-43. South Charleston trailing by 3. Spartans have the lead. Gabbert at the line. Spartans going to have to play defense if this one doesn't go in. It's up. It's good. Gabbert hit it. 4.2 to go. Here's South Charleston up the floor. A 3 at the buzzer. It's good. It doesn't matter. Greenbrier East wins it 47-46 over the South Charleston Black Eagles here from the Greenbrier East Spartan Gym in Fairleigh. South Charleston falls to 9-4. Greenbrier East improves to 8-4. And there is a great chance these schools could meet again come March in the regional round. Spartans win it 47-46 over South Charleston. We'll return. This is the Cornerstone IGA.
4 of 3, Greenbrier Chevrolet, Greenbrier Motor Company, and Greenbrier Ford. 3 dealerships who paid the most for your trade. I'm talking up to 33% over what other dealerships will offer, and way more than you'll get if you try to sell it yourself. In fact, we'll buy your car even if you don't buy one from us. So not only are the Greenbrier dealerships the best place to buy a car, they're also the best place to sell your car. So get to the Greenbrier dealerships in Lewisburg today and convert that car to cash.
Are you considering medical school? Students just like you have been drawn to the West Virginia School of Osteopathic Medicine, the state's largest medical school, right here in Lewisburg, West Virginia. Using the latest technologies, they immerse themselves in our hands-on, patient-centered, evidence-based approach to medicine. Then they go to meet the growing healthcare needs in communities like yours, here and across the nation. For more information and how to apply to WVSOM, contact our admissions department today.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Well, Greenbrier East pulls off a great win here this afternoon against the South Charleston Black Eagles by a final score of 47-46. South Charleston falls to 9-4. East improves to 8-4. And it was just a great game all the way through as the Spartans win it here in dramatic fashion. It came down to the very end. Goose Gabbert with East leading by 3, 46-43. Gabbert was fouled with 4 seconds, 4.2 to go. All he had to do was make one of two to force it into a 2-possession lead for Greenbrier East. Missed the first, and I'm sure the pressure was really on Goose Gabbert, Cam, but he hits the second. Thank goodness. That gave South Charleston a 4-point deficit, and at the buzzer, Najee Jones hit a 3 that gave him 20 points on the afternoon, and that made the final 47-46. Greenbrier East hangs on and wins.
Yeah, as you said, thank goodness for that free throw, because Greenbrier East has been victimized by those long-range bombs before. Luckily tonight, because of Gabbert's free throw, it doesn't matter, and the Spartans get out of here with a victory.
47-46 is the final. This is the Cornerstone IGA postgame show on the Bear 103. East outscored.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, I'm Janet Niehawk with S.J. Niehawk Lumber, your home solution for 75 years. Whether your project's small or large, we can help fill your needs. Good luck to the athletes and coaching staff of Greenbrier East Spartans for the year 2022-23. Go Spartans!
The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your
and the Black Eagles so far having a great season. They've won 7 straight games coming into Fairleigh this afternoon, and including wins over George Washington earlier this week, and then they beat Beckley back on Thursday night in the Armory. So South Charleston with quality wins, playing in the MSAC, and again, there's a chance these schools could meet again coming up in March in the regional round. We'll come back. Cam Huffman will take a look at our final numbers, and we'll name our Magic's Computers Player of the Game. Greenbrier East 47, South Charleston 46. This is the Cornerstone IGA post-game show on